Fighter aircraft. Fighter aircraft are the frontline defenders of any air force, built primarily to gain and maintain air superiority. Their mission is to hunt enemy aircraft, protect friendly forces, and dominate contested airspace before any other operation can succeed. Fighters rely on speed, agility, advanced radar systems, and air-to-air missiles to engage threats at long range or in close dogfights. Modern fighters are often multi-role, meaning they can switch from air combat to ground attack in a single mission, making them extremely versatile. Without fighters, bombers, transport aircraft, and ground troops would be exposed and vulnerable to attack. Examples of famous fighter aircraft include the F-22 Raptor, known for stealth and air dominance, the F-15 Eagle, one of the most successful air superiority fighters ever built, the Su-27 Flanker, designed for long-range engagements, and the Dassault Rafale, a true multi-role fighter capable of dominating both air and ground battles. Attack/strike aircraft. Attack or strike aircraft are designed to destroy enemy targets on the ground and directly support troops in combat. Unlike fighters, these aircraft often fly at lower altitudes, delivering precision strikes against tanks, armored vehicles, artillery positions, and fortified enemy defenses. Their defining feature is durability. Many are built to survive heavy ground fire while repeatedly returning to the battlefield. Close air support missions require accuracy, coordination with ground forces, and the ability to stay airborne under dangerous conditions. These aircraft can change the outcome of battles by stopping enemy advances or protecting friendly troops during intense fighting. Notable examples include the F-10 Thunderbolt II, famous for its massive cannon and ability to destroy tanks, the Su-25 Frogfoot, Russia's rugged ground attack aircraft, and the AH-64 Apache's fixed-wing counterpart role, fulfilled by dedicated strike jets like the F-16 when configured for ground attack. Bomber aircraft. Bomber aircraft represent a nation's ability to strike deep into enemy territory and deliver overwhelming firepower. Designed for long-range missions, bombers can carry massive payloads of conventional or strategic weapons and operate across continents with minimal support. Their targets are often high-value objectives, such as military bases, factories, command centers, and critical infrastructure. Strategic bombers play a key role in deterrence, sending a clear message that no target is beyond reach. Modern bombers rely on stealth, electronic warfare, and long-range weapons rather than speed alone to survive hostile airspace. Famous examples include the B-52 Stratofortress, which has served for decades with enormous payload capacity, the B-2 Spirit, a stealth bomber capable of penetrating the most advanced defenses, and the Tu-160 Blackjack, the largest and fastest supersonic bomber ever built. Transport aircraft. Transport aircraft are the logistical lifeline of military operations, responsible for moving troops, vehicles, weapons, and supplies across short and long distances. While they may not engage in combat directly, no modern war can be sustained without them. Transport aircraft enable rapid deployment of forces, emergency evacuations, humanitarian aid, and large-scale resupply operations. They are designed with large cargo holds, rear loading ramps, and the ability to operate from rough or short runways near combat zones. From delivering soldiers to the front lines to carrying tanks and helicopters across continents, these aircraft keep militaries functioning. Key examples include the C-130 Hercules, known for its versatility and rugged performance, the C-17 Globemaster III, capable of carrying heavy armor worldwide, and the IL-160, widely used for strategic and tactical airlift missions. Tanker aircraft. Tanker aircraft make modern air warfare possible by refueling combat aircraft while they are still in the air, dramatically extending their range, endurance, and mission flexibility. Without tankers, fighters would be limited to short missions close to their bases, and long-range strike operations would be nearly impossible. These aircraft allow fighters to patrol for hours, bombers to reach targets across continents, and air forces to operate globally rather than regionally. Tankers often operate behind friendly lines, but are among the most critical and protected assets in any air campaign. Famous examples include the KC-135 Stratotanker, one of the most widely used refueling aircraft in history, the KC-46 Pegasus, a modern tanker with advanced defensive systems, and the A330 MRTT, used by many countries for both refueling and transport roles. Reconnaissance and surveillance aircraft. Reconnaissance and surveillance aircraft are responsible for gathering intelligence and providing constant awareness of the battlefield. Their mission is to detect enemy movements, identify targets, track ships and submarines, and monitor vast areas for extended periods. Equipped with advanced radar, cameras, infrared sensors, and signal collection systems, these aircraft often operate at high altitudes or long distances where they can observe without being easily detected. In modern warfare, accurate intelligence is often more decisive than raw firepower, and these aircraft ensure commanders know when and where to strike. Well-known examples include the U-2 Dragon Lady, capable of high-altitude surveillance, the RQ-4 Global Hawk, an unmanned aircraft designed for long-endurance reconnaissance, and the P-8 Poseidon, which combines maritime patrol, surveillance, and anti-submarine warfare roles. CC&E warfare aircraft. CC&E stands for Command, Control, and Electronic Warfare Aircraft. They act as flying headquarters, managing air battles and disrupting enemy systems. These aircraft coordinate fighters, bombers, and ground forces by tracking friendly and enemy aircraft across vast distances. They can detect threats hundreds of kilometers away and relay real-time information to pilots and commanders. Electronic warfare variants go a step further by jamming radar, disrupting communications, and blinding enemy defenses, giving friendly forces a decisive advantage. Rather than destroying targets directly, these aircraft shape the entire battlefield and multiply the effectiveness of every other platform. Prominent examples include the E-3 Sentry AWACS, famous for its large radar dome, the E-7 Wedgetail, a more modern airborne command platform, and the EA-18G Growler, specialized in electronic attack and radar suppression. UAVs. UAVs stands for Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, and they are commonly known as drones and have revolutionized modern warfare by allowing surveillance and strikes without risking pilots' lives. Drones could remain airborne for many hours or even days, quietly watching targets and relaying live intelligence back to commanders. Armed drones can conduct precise strikes against high-value targets, while others serve purely as reconnaissance platforms or loitering munitions that attack when the moment is right. Their relatively low cost and flexibility make them especially effective in modern and asymmetrical conflicts. Examples include the MQ-9 Reaper, used for surveillance and strike missions, the Bayraktar TB2, known for its effectiveness in recent conflicts, and the Shahed 136, a loitering munition designed for long-range attacks.